Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kayleigh, in case you didn't know that, and today I'm basically going to be giving you a rundown on how I prep my kit when I have clients. So I have clients this week Friday. It is actually a Wednesday today, so I'm going to prep my kit because yeah, if I need to go out and buy anything, then I can do that tomorrow before the day of my clients. So the first thing I will do is check my towel. I do a lot of makeup in clients' homes, and I also work from a hair salon. I don't want to ruin anyone's tables, so I always like to have this towel. Also, it just looks a lot more professional because it's black. So this is the staple thing that I put down when I set up my kit when I'm about to do a client's makeup. I'll put this all, I'll lay it out and put everything else on top of that. So obviously it can't be dirty, so I do make sure that it is clean. If it is not clean, then I will wash it, or I will take out my backup towel and put that in my kit instead. So yeah, that's something that I always check up on. Next, I'll get out my alcohol spray. I use this to clean brushes in between clients. So if I have a lot of clients on that day, so on Friday I do have a lot of clients, so I will need to have a full bottle of this. And yeah, clearly you can see that it's not full, so I will have to fill this up after this video. The next thing I'll do is make sure I have enough client consultation forms for my clients that I have. So this is my little book that I have for my clients. I'm just blocking my phone number. So if you don't know what a client consultation form is, it's basically like a little bit of a guideline. So if the client has like any skin diseases or skin conditions or disorders or whatever, they let me know by ticking any of these boxes. And then I know what to do to avoid, like, you know, making that person have a reaction, or, you know, basically just protecting the client. And yeah, it's basically that. It's just so that I know what I need to do and what I don't need to do, or what I can and can't do on the client. So yeah, that's basically what it is. I make a client, before I do their makeup, they have to have one of these signed. It is this little signature at the back there. As soon as I have their signature, then I will begin doing their makeup. So yeah, it's just something that I like to do. So essentially what I will do before I have a client is just make sure I have enough client forms for that particular client, as well as extra just in case they've made a mistake. So yeah, I'll make sure that I have that done. Okay, now actually getting into my kit. I have two kit bags. So I have my box. You may have seen this before. Yeah, I have this box as well as this little baggie here. Which is very difficult to show you, but yeah, it has like two little zips. This top one is open, sorry. I basically separate my products along those two bags, and I take both of those with me. I am looking to get a new Zuka case where I can put everything in one bag and not have to worry about carrying two separate bags, but for now this is where I'm at. But yeah, the first thing I will do is make sure I have enough paper towels. So paper towels I use between clients, so I'll put like all my dirty brushes, or if I need to clean a brush, I'll clean it on here, or, you know, anything that I need to put on a towel, I will put on there. And it just helps me because if I have lots of clients, I don't want to be putting like my dirty brushes onto my like black towel, because it's unhygienic, because, you know, you're mixing other people's DNA and stuff. So yeah, I like to use these. It's very handy, so I make sure that I have enough. Yeah, to make my kit lighter, I don't take the whole entire roll. I just take a few sheets, as many sheets as I think I will need, and I just make sure that I have enough. So here, I know that I do have enough here. I will be able to do all my clients with just this amount here. So we're good with that. Okay, now we get on to the cleaning side of things. So I have a metal palette, a spatula, and a whole bunch of like other little things like tweezers. Okay, this is very small, I don't know if you're even able to see that, but I have tweezers, I have a sharpener, I have scissors, I have like a whole bunch of like little metal type things that I do spray, and I clean and sanitize them just to make sure that they are 100% clean. So my palette is looking a little bit dirty, it's looking a little sad, so I'm going to have to clean that just to make sure that it is 100% clean. It is sanitized. I always sanitize it after every single client and before every single client, but this is looking a little bit more dirtier than usual, so I'm going to properly sanitize this again. But yeah, my tweezers, and I need to empty out my sharpener because my sharpener is a little bit full at this point, but I'll need to empty that out. Once I've done that, I move on to see if I have any disposables, if I need to get any more disposables. So the one thing that I always run out of is mascara ones. So I have quite a few in here. I have 5 mascara ones, and I have 4 clients on Friday, so I will have enough because I have an extra, but I need to make a mental note that I need to go and buy more because I'm going to run out after this weekend. So yeah. Then the next thing I will do is take out my brushes and make sure that those are 100% clean. If I haven't washed them since my last client, I will go and wash them. If I have recently cleaned them and they are looking spot on, then we're good and we move on to the next step. But yeah, generally I will end up cleaning them anyway, just in case, I don't know, it's dirty or anything. If I know for a fact that I have washed them, then at least I will spray them with alcohol spray just to make sure that it is sanitized and ready for the client. While on the topic of cleaning, I will then go and pick up my palettes and make sure that they are clean. So this one isn't looking too bad, so I think I'll probably get away with cleaning it. But I do have a few palettes down in my kit that I do need to go and clean. So I'll make sure that those are 100% clean because, you know, I want everything to be clean and hygienic and just look perfect for when I am doing my clients. Then after that, I will make sure that I have all the products that I need and enough products. So if I feel like I'm not going to have enough products, or I need to buy something specifically for that client, then I will go and buy it, unless I actually do have it in stock. So I do have a huge box of just stock products that I've bought, or for example, I do need to get more eyelashes, so these are the eyelashes I use and I only have 3 pairs. So I have 4 clients, so I need to get an extra pair. So I'm going to get another box out of my supply box, which is over here. So this is my supply box. So I just have like a whole bunch of like disposables and things in here, and I have eyelashes in here. So here's my other new box of eyelashes, so I'm going to just put that into my kit so I have an extra pair. So now I have a full new set of lashes as well as my extra pair at the back, so that once I've used up those last few pairs, they can go in the bin and I already have a fresh pack into my kit. So yeah, then looking at my actual products, I do have one foundation that is running out. It's not quite there yet. It'll be enough for me to complete my clients and maybe a few more after this weekend, but I do need to make a mental note that I do need to order more of this because this Cryolan foundation is something that I order. So I will obviously have to order that because obviously I don't want to be stuck where like 2 days before my next client and I don't have enough foundation. So yeah, that is a mental note that I have taken, that I do need to get another foundation. But yeah, that is pretty much all I do to set up my kit, or to make sure that I have everything for my client. I think it's very important that you do this because I have this strong, intense fear that I'm going to get to a client and I'm not going to have something that I need, and then I'm going to have to try and make a plan to make it work. And that kind of pressure is something that I try to avoid. Yeah, so I mean, I could do it. I could probably get away with using other products to make, you know, like to make things work, but it's just something that takes up more time and it just adds more pressure to me and the client at the same time. So yeah, the best way to avoid that is to just double check that everything is there and I'm ready and I'm cool to go. So yeah, that's how I do it. Now what I just do is just pack everything I've just checked back into my kit, make sure it's all like organized and I'm ready to go. And yeah, so that's how I prep my kit. If you want to find out more about like what is in my kit, some of my products that I use, or how I clean some of my products, because I mentioned that I'm cleaning a lot, like my brushes and my palettes and, you know, my metal, what do you call those things? These things, like these like metal pieces and stuff. If you want to know how I do everything, then leave it in the comments or give me a thumbs up and maybe I'll do it in a future video. But yeah, that's everything. If you want to follow me on my socials, down below. And yeah, that's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next week with an all new video. Bye guys. I feel like it's been a really long time since I like sat down and actually spoke to you guys. I kind of miss it. So maybe there'll be more videos like this in the future. I'm really excited to do this type of video. I actually really enjoyed filming this. So yeah, probably coming soon. But yeah, anyway.